In this video, I'm going to be going over exactly how to make £500 per day trading Forex and going over where I would start, how I would approach this goal, and whether it's achievable or not. If you guys do get value from this video, I'd appreciate liking and subscribing. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers still. We're slowly getting there, but with your help and subscribing and liking and sharing the videos, only if you've got value, I would appreciate it, and we can get that goal. So most people have different goals when setting out and starting trading. Some people just want to replace their income. Some people want to be financially free from trading. Obviously, as we know, it can be a very lucrative business, and everybody who starts, especially me, is on that path to try to get successful at it. And everyone's at different stages. Some people making a lot more money, some people making less, some people struggling to make any money at all. And I'm going to talk about how I would approach this goal, because it's £500 a day is 6 figures a year. It's about £130,000 a year. And so if people could achieve that goal, which is what I'm working towards, I'm not currently there, but I'm on the process of doing it, and I'm going to talk about how I am approaching this goal. But yeah, if you can achieve that, then it can give you that financial freedom. So people need to understand where to start, how long it's likely to take, and yeah, I'm gonna break down exactly how I'd approach this. So firstly, you have to understand with trading, the first place I would start is you have to understand a strategy. You have to understand how it works. And obviously, a lot of people could be at different stages. You could be trading for a couple of years, or you could be trading for a week. The best place to start is you have to understand how to trade. You have to learn how to trade. Follow people that are understand the markets, that are experienced, and try join a community of people, because obviously it's quite a lonely business. A lot of people aren't trading, so a lot of your friends might not know what trading is. So it's quite a lonely business. So you want to learn a strategy, you want to learn how the markets work, and want to just, for the first 6 months to a year, focus on the information and learning the information, and understand the strategy, understand probability. And that's the place I would start. Don't think about making money or £500 a day or whatever it may be. Just focus on learning the skill set, putting the time and effort into progressing and improving, back testing your strategies, looking up online, like I said, to understand how the markets work, following like-minded people, and just jump and dive into knowledge and information to start with. That's where I would first start. There's no way you can just quickly make this money. It will take a long time. I've been doing it for 6 years, and I'm still trying to get to that goal. I've progressed far from when I've started, which is why I can offer this advice to help people who are just starting out. But it takes a long time. But yeah, the place I would start first is, number one, understanding a strategy and being around like-minded people that are going to help you get that goal. Because for the most part, you are who you hang around. You know, if you hang around 5 people that have no money, the chances are you're going to be the 6th. If you're around people that are motivated, that have businesses, and they're trying to do well for themselves, and you're around them, naturally you're just going to pick up and be around those like-minded people. So if you're around people that aren't supportive of your trading and things like that, you've got to get yourself around people that are understanding and want you to do well and are working together to get there. Number 2, once you've got a strategy, once you're maybe in a community, you don't have to get into a community, but I would just advise it, because you want to be around like-minded people, as I said in the previous clip. But once you've got a strategy, then you want to learn to be consistent. And that's the hardest part. This is the part that will take the longest, because anyone can tell you how to trade, anyone can show you a strategy, you can learn all the theoretical information on when to buy, when to sell, how the markets move, and come up with your own trade your own strategy, and it can be profitable when you back test it and you've got the data to support that it's going to be profitable in the long term. But the hardest part is staying disciplined with that strategy, sticking with it through the losses, not making bad decisions, understanding good trades and bad trades aren't necessarily profitable trades or losing trades. So a good trade isn't necessarily always a winner, and a losing trade isn't always a bad trade isn't always a loser. It's about sticking to your plan, executing your plan, because you can't control the outcome, and sticking to the processes, and then the outcome will take care of itself if you stick to that. But yeah, it's getting consistent, making sure that you're disciplined, you're focused, you're making the correct decisions, and it's just about getting consistent at that point. At that point, once you've got a strategy and you're around the like-minded people, you've got to be able to try to get consistent results month upon month, and learn, and that can vary for different people. Some people might be able to get consistent in 6 months to a year. For me personally, it took a bit longer, and I know why that was, and that's why I want to make the channel as well, to pass off those lessons that I did wrong and that I shouldn't have done. But yeah, what your main goal once you've got that information is to try and be consistent, because then you can scale up the capital. You know, if you're consistent, I personally try to get consistent on a smaller account so that any mistakes I made didn't cost me a lot financially. I'd recommend that. Obviously, don't trade money you can't afford to lose. But yeah, the main focus for part 2 should be get consistent, however long that takes. You'll have bad months, learn from them, look what you did well, look what you did bad, and focus on improving, gaining experience once you've got the knowledge, and just, yeah, get consistent, prove to yourself that you know what you're doing, get market experience. And yeah, once you're consistent, then you want to look to scale up. So yeah, once you're consistent, so now, number 1, you've got the knowledge, you've gained the knowledge, you're in a community of people, you understand how the markets work. Number 2, you've got a strategy as well. Number 2, you're now consistent on that strategy, however long that might have took you. It might have took you 6 months to a year, it might have took you a bit longer, a bit less, I don't know, it varies. But then you want to get consistent once you understand the strategy and once you understand how the markets work, get experience, get consistent. And then number 3, the way you can achieve this £500 a day goal, which, like I said, is about 130,000 a year. It's a difficult goal. I'm not saying it is achievable. A lot of people are doing it, but I'm not saying it's going to be easy to achieve. But then you want to scale up your capital. So you want to go on stage 3, you want to look to up your capital. So obviously right now there's a lot of good prop firms about which offer 6-figure funding if you can pass their assessments, which is where I'm currently at. That's what I'm doing. I'm currently doing challenges, funded accounts, to scale up my capital so then I can try and make more money. So yeah, once you're consistent, once you've got experience, once you understand how the markets work, you've gained the experience through the losses, through the wins, you want to look then to get funding. But don't rush this phase. You know, a lot of people rush this phase, take challenges that they're not ready for. They haven't hit the requirements on their normal accounts. So what's to say they're going to hit it when they're doing the challenge? And once you've got that, you want to scale up the capital. So I'd start with what I'm doing at the minute is 6 figures, so 100k. Once I've got 100k, then you want to grow it. You know, you want to maybe go for another one, get another 100k, 200k. And you know, if you're getting a 400k account and you're making, you know, if you've got a 400k account and you're making 5% a month, that's 20k a month. You know, the money comes after you gain the skill set, you've got the experience, you're disciplined, you're focused. And that's what everyone's trying to work towards. That's what I'm trying to work towards. All people I know in the community I was in are trying to work towards. So they're the tangible steps I would take. Like I said, number 1, you want to learn the information, spend a good amount of time gaining knowledge and experience, getting around the correct people that understand and want to support you and can give you good tangible advice. Number 2, once you've got a strategy that suits you, suits your personality, suits your lifestyle, how often you can be at the charts and trade it, you want to then get consistent on that. Once you have a strategy, don't just jump to stage 3. You want to prove to yourself that you can consistently go through the ups and downs and come out profitable, and that will gain you confidence. And then number 3, once you've done that, you want to then look to get funded accounts and gain capital through prop firms, which is, like I said, where I'm currently at. And once you do that, 6 figures a year, if you have a large amount of capital, is definitely achievable. And obviously, like I said, £500 a day is around 130,000 a year salary, which is a lot of money. Don't get me wrong. I'm not promoting this to say it's easy. It's extremely difficult. I've been doing it 6 years, and I'm still on this path to get there. And even if it takes me a couple more years, I'm still going to keep working towards this. But they're the tangible steps. You might hear a lot of people think, oh, I'm going to flip an account, or I'm going to make £500 a day. Like, it doesn't necessarily work like how much you make per day. You want to learn the skill set. You want to get consistent with the skill set, then up the capital. And they're the 3 steps I would take to approach this and achieve this. So if you guys got value from this video, liked what I was saying, agreed with the concepts and the steps to achieve this goal, then like and subscribe. Like I said, we're close to 1,000 subscribers, so if we can hit that, that'd be a big milestone, and I'd appreciate the support. So yeah, if you get value from this video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.